Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I want to come on camera real quick today to say, what the fuck is wrong with NeNE? Like, NeNE, bitch. NeNE is out of control. NeNE has let this Bravo, Real Housewives Atlanta, I'm the queen bitch, all of that go to her head. No one can cross her. No one can say nothing about her. Very narcissistic. It's narcissistic now to where I really feel like it's a problem. And if any of you know from my Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews, I like NeNE. Like, I've always been a NeNE fan. Like, it ain't over the top. It ain't over the top. But I've always enjoyed watching NeNE on my TV screen, you know, laughing at her bullshit and all that. But now, like, really now, she's way off of Team Too Much. Now, if you haven't heard, it's been all over the blogs the past few days. NeNE has compared herself to George Floyd. Bitch. Now, what it was, and I really just think her narcissistic brain is so far gone that she doesn't know what she's saying. She's just talking about herself where she does not understand how fucked up what she said was. Now, NeNE was on somebody's podcast. I don't know the person. She's still talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion and being ganged up on and all that. Now, I'm going to paraphrase because I didn't write the phrase down exactly. What NeNE said is, on this podcast, she was explaining how she was ganged up on. And she was shouting out to the people, like, for those people that don't understand what ganged up on is like George Floyd, he was ganged up on. I was ganged up on, like, well, no, and she tried to correct herself, but she still couldn't correct it. She was like, George Floyd was physically ganged up on, and I was verbally ganged up on. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, no, bitch. No, bitch. No. Like, no. Number one, NeNE was the main bitch talking about celebrities out here using the movement as a PR stunt. They don't mean it. They just out here doing PR stunts. And I'm like, bitch, it take a stunt queen to recognize a stunt queen. NeNE doesn't give no fucks about the movement. She obviously does not understand the movement to make that statement. George Floyd was not physically ganged up on. He was murdered. Point blank murdered by police officers, people who are paid to protect and serve the community. Not ganged up on. And bitch, you were not ganged up on. You were on a TV show that you were highly, overly paid for to show your ass, to bitch, complain, pick fights, bullshit with 7, 8 other girls in Atlanta, and you get to walk away from the shit. You still get to breathe, bitch. No comparison. No comparison. NeNE needs to be checked. NeNE needs to be checked. This TV show, Bravo, you have created a monster. I don't know how you put her back in her can because you have released her. And I say now it's time to pull NeNE card. I've always been one. Like, I'm here for everything. Reality TV, I never take it too serious. You can't take it too seriously. The stuff these ladies put on TV, I always dose it with a couple of grains of salt. Like, I don't feel like they are the destruction of black women. Like, no. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's my guilty pleasure. It's my entertainment. But Real Housewives of Atlanta has created a narcissistic monster out of Lenithia leaks. And it's time to pull her card, maybe pull her contract, sit her down. Because, see, y'all sit her down and then beg her to come back and pay her whatever she paid. Sit her down. Tell her to try to take that bullshit over to the VH1 or over to the Zeus network, or, you know, over to the Netflix, whatever. Pull her card and tell her, if she's so talented, to take her talents elsewhere. Because I guarantee you, if NeNE could hold a spinoff show, she would have had one. If NeNE was that entertaining where she didn't need a cast of women to bullshit with, she would have had a solo show. She hasn't. Pull her card. Humble her. Let's see how much those checks are invested and how quick she needs to come back to the Bravo and beg for more coins. Like, I love you, NeNE. I do. I am a NeNE fan. I like to see her on my TV, but it's time to sit her down because she's out of control. She doesn't know what she's saying at a time like this, where we are fighting, where it's people, our people are currently being lynched and they calling it suicides. We're fighting where someone who was drunk just shot in the back in Atlanta, shot in the back, running away from the police, but he had to be murdered. Like, at this time, you still worried about these bitches talking about you at this reunion? That's all the fuck you got to talk about? Sit her down. Bravo, sit her down. That's all I got to say. NeNE looks sad. NeNE looks stupid. She deserves to be dragged like everyone is dragging her, and she has to be checked, because the more you give her, the more Bravo that you sit up and beg her to be on your show, you continuously making her feel like it's her show, and it's not. We had a good season without NeNE. I'm sure we can have plenty more again. Somebody talk, Marlo, Portia, Lil Sis, talk to your girl. Get her in check. She is out here being wild. And that's all I got to say, because I don't want to use no more breath on Miss Lanithia Leaks. I heard contracts came out today. I can't wait to see who got one and who didn't. All right, y'all, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all felt about what NeNE said. I can't see nobody. I can't see nobody here for it. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.